Oil, or otherwise known as liquid gold, is a very precious thing, but are we running out of it? And how soon? Is the world running out of oil? There are a number of different ways to categorize oil, from proved reserves to those that are technically recoverable. Furthermore, the production of oil depends on demand and the development of technology. Vehicles get more and more efficient when it comes to consuming oil, while new technology such as electric cars or hybrids can take a bite out of use as well. A basic calculation reveals that if proved reserves didn't grow, and if consumption remained constant at 2019 levels, it would take only about 48 years, meaning sometime in 2067, to exhaust those reserves. The trouble is, proved reserves only represent the oil that a given region can theoretically extract based on the infrastructure it has planned or in place. In other words, technology has a big impact on what's considered a proved reserve. For example, the extraction of bitumen, a very viscous form of petroleum the Canadian Association of Petroleum Producers compares to cold molasses, has greatly increased its technological capacity over the past few decades, thereby increasing proved reserves substantially in Canada. Other technological developments in recent decades, such as horizontal drilling or hydraulic fracking, have also contributed to increasing the world's proved reserves despite an increase in global consumption and in controversy. As technology changes over time, agencies like the EIA also focus on what they call technically recoverable resources, or TRR, a term applying to oil that can be extracted using current methods and technology, but that may not be profitable. As a result, these aren't necessarily great numbers to determine how much oil is realistically available to us, but the numbers for technically recoverable oil do exceed proved reserves in many regions. Technically recoverable oil is also liable to greatly fluctuate in quantity. They have not yet been proven to exist via drilling, says Alex Demas, a spokesperson for the USGS. Clark Williams Derry, an energy finance analyst with the Institute for Energy Economics and Financial Analysis, an organization whose stated goal is accelerating the transition to a diverse, sustainable and profitable energy economy, says that while the oil of the earth may be finite, asking how long it will last isn't necessarily the right question. In other words, proved reserves will always fluctuate with demand, as demand dictates the price. There will probably always be some way to extract it somewhere, Williams Derry says. High prices can prompt the development of energy-efficient technology. Since a large portion of oil is consumed by vehicles, technological developments such as electric cars or hybrids play a role in demand as well. How much oil there is will depend on the price, but also how much demand there is will depend on the price, Williams Derry says. The signs of decreasing demand have begun to appear in the past few years, Williams Derry says. And the COVID-19 pandemic has only accelerated this drop in demand as the past year has seen a significant decrease in the numbers of cars on the road.